Hello, good afternoon, Clarksville Generals. Today is Wednesday, November 11th, 2020. It's a wonderful Wednesday. It's a Red for Ed Wednesday, and it's Veterans Day. So today I've got my red on, Caroline's got her blue on, Jack's got a little bit of red, white, and blue on. I've got my flag earrings in. So we'll talk about Veterans Day here in just a minute. But today my helpers are
Caroline
and
Jack.
two of my three kids, because I'm coming at you here from my kitchen. All right, at this time, let's say our Pledge of Allegiance together. And remember, boys and girls, I know you probably don't have a flag in your house. I know we don't, but we can still raise our right hands, put it over our heart, and respect our flag together. Let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And you may be seated as we have our moment of silence today. Thank you. I know it's going to be a wonderful Wednesday today. Don't forget, boys and girls, I know we're not at school, but every Wednesday we try to wear a little bit of red in support of our teachers. So even if you're not wearing red today, that's okay. It's a great day to take the opportunity to send your teacher a quick message, or tell your teacher if you have any live meetings left today. Thank you for all that they do for you each and every day. All right, in taking a look at our birthdays, we have three students celebrating a birthday today on November 11th. Happy birthday wishes go to Logan Verplug, Brayson Lane, and Mia Medina. I hope all of you have a wonderful birthday. And don't forget, when we come back to school in person next week, definitely come see me in the office for your special birthday book. All right, well, boys and girls, as I mentioned, today is Veterans Day. That's a federal holiday. And so I've got a little bit of information to share with you about Veterans Day right now. First of all, you might be wondering, what is a veteran? A veteran is a former member of the armed services or military. Branches of the military include the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and the Coast Guard. And veterans may have served during times of war or times of peace. Veterans Day is a U.S. federal holiday that honors American veterans of all wars, whether or not they currently serve, and gives us the opportunity to show our gratitude for the sacrifices they have made to protect our freedoms. All right, every year, Veterans Day is celebrated on November 11th. So hopefully today, during some of your remote learning lessons, your teachers have taken at least a couple minutes to talk with you a little bit about Veterans Day, and maybe take some time to talk with your families about Veterans Day. I was just talking to Caroline and Jack about ways that we can show our appreciation for veterans. Caroline, what's an idea that you have, a way that we can say thank you to our veterans?
You could make a thank you card just talking about giving thanks to what they've done for our country.
Yeah, just simply writing a quick thank you note and sending it to a veteran is a great way to show appreciation. Jack, what do you think?
I think the best way is just to learn about them.
Absolutely. Just learning about veterans and what they do and how they serve and the type of sacrifices they make. And if you know any veterans, I know some of you may have grandma, grandpa, aunts or uncles, brothers, sisters, friends of your family. Take some time to talk to them and let them tell you about their experience as a veteran. And just learning about them is one way that you can show appreciation and say thank you for their service to our country. All right, now it's time for some shout outs. Shout outs, everybody. Come on, get excited. Get excited.
Woo!
Shout out time. All right. So starting off last night at our Clarksville School Board meeting at Renaissance Academy, 2 students from CES were honored as official Students of the Month. For September, Our student of the month is first grader Ramaya Witherspoon. And for October, our CES student of the month is second grader Sarah Buckman. Congratulations to both Ramaya and Sarah. They were honored at last night's board meeting. They received a special medal, a special student of the month bracelet, and a special certificate from our superintendent, Mrs. Bennett. And I know our assistant principal, Mrs. Davis, was there. I'm not sure, I wasn't able to make it. I'm in quarantine. I've shared that with you. So I'm so sorry, girls, that I didn't get to see you in person. But I can't wait to see you next week so I can say congratulations to you in person. You make us so very proud. And Miss Ellis, Sarah's teacher, had a few other things to say. She says that Sarah is a wonderful role model and friend to all of her classmates. So Miss Ellis is proud of you, Sarah. So am I. Ramaya, I know your teacher. Mrs. Dalton is so proud of you, and so am I. We are all proud of you. Great job, girls. All right, let's continue on with some more shout outs. I sent an email to teachers last night and I said, hey, email me the names of some kids that are really going above and beyond. And I got several teachers that emailed me right back to tell me all of the good things that you are doing. And so be tuning in every day. I can't go over all of the shout outs today, but I'll do a few each day during remote learning. And you never know, boys and girls, you might just hear your name in the shout outs. All right. Next shout out also comes from second grade teacher, Miss Ellis, and this goes out to Madison Hicks. Madison has been showing excellent participation in all of her Google Meets, and she's been doing an awesome job of showing her thinking on all of her math assignments. Way to rock it out on your math, Madison. Keep up the great work. Also, another shout out. Get excited. Shout out. This one goes to third grader from Mrs. Watson's class, Lincoln Davis. And Lincoln is a brand new student to CES. He just started last Monday. So he only got to come to our school in person for 1 week, and then we switched to remote learning. But even though he's a new student, Mrs. Watson says he's coming to all the meets, he's participating, he's doing all of his work, and he is doing an awesome job. So way to just start off doing your very best. And Lincoln, I can't wait to meet you when we all get back to school. Welcome to our school. Welcome to our CES family. All right, another shout out. These two shout outs coming at us from Mrs. Biggs in first grade. Shout out to Savannah Parker. Mrs. Biggs says that Savannah always has her hand up to volunteer and answer. And sometimes she may not be right or she may make a mistake, but Savannah knows that's okay. And she's a risk taker. That means she's not scared to answer a question, even if she's not sure of herself. So Mrs. Biggs is so proud of you, Savannah, and so am I. She says that you are a brave role model for all of the other students. Keep up the great work, Savannah. Also from Mrs. Biggs' class, shout out goes to Landon Gilmore. Mrs. Biggs shares that Landon is always prepared in class and on Google Meets. He always raises his hand to answer questions, and he's respectful and listens to while his teacher and other classmates are speaking. He completes all of his assignments, and he does a good job of doing all of his work neatly. Great job, Landon. Keep up the good work. And one more shout out. This goes to a whole class. First grade teacher, Miss Mullins, wants to recognize her whole class. She said on the first day of remote learning, back on Monday, she was in a Google Meet with her class, and guess what? The kids could hear her and they could hear each other, but Miss Mullins couldn't hear any of her students. But you know what? They didn't goof around. They didn't act silly. They still let Miss Mullins get through her lesson, and they did their work and participated and did an awesome job. Luckily, Miss Mullins was able to fix the problem after they got off the meet, but she wanted to say thank you to her students and how proud they were, even though they had some technical difficulties on that first day. Great job, first graders. Speaking of remote learning, I know it's definitely more challenging and it's different for sure, boys and girls, isn't it? It's very different to be doing your schoolwork from home and be listening to your teachers teach the lessons from your laptop instead of sitting at your desk or your table at school. Caroline here, she has been a virtual student at Silver Creek High School since August. So she's been very successful. She makes really good grades, so she works really hard. Caroline, do you have any tips to share with the students? Some things that you do that have helped you be successful during remote learning?
My biggest helpful thing that I do is I just make sure I stay focused during the whole day, and I make little like rewards to myself. So if I get all my schoolwork done, I can go on my phone for the rest of the day because I don't have to do school.
Okay, so she gets up, she stays focused. Even if she doesn't feel like doing her schoolwork, she powers through, gets it all done, and then she can get to something that she would rather do, like be on her phone or, she's on TikTok all the time. She likes to do that, or Instagram or something like that. Jack, you are also on remote learning. Jack is just like you guys. He's an elementary student, 4th grader at Silver Creek Elementary, and their school is also on remote learning, just like CES. And Jack has been doing a good job. Jack, what's a tip that you want to share with our students that's helped you be successful?
I don't know, but if you just like push through, you can play video games and do what you want, and you can like mess with your siblings if you want to.
Wait a minute. You don't need to be messing with your siblings. Ignore that part, boys and girls. Okay, so yes, Jack's tip was kind of like Caroline's. Just get up, have a positive attitude. We know having a positive attitude means sometimes doing things we don't feel like doing, but we put a smile on our face, we power through, and we do it. And then we can get to something that we want to do, like play on our phone or go play
Video games,
Fortnite, or I don't know, NBA 2K.
Apex Legends.
All the games that you guys like to play. All right, now, boys and girls, it's time for our favorite part of the day, the
Joke of the day.
The joke of the day. And I just realized we picked out a joke yesterday. So Jack knows the joke, but Caroline doesn't. So let me pull it up on my phone so that they can see it. Let's see. Oh, give me just a minute, boys and girls.
You just want me to tell her?
Technical difficult. Oh, maybe I don't have the right one. Okay, we'll do this one, Jack. We'll do this one right here. Okay, go ahead, Jack and Caroline.
What kind of music do planets sing?
I don't know. What kind of music do planets sing?
Neptunes.
Neptunes. Get it? Like the planet Neptune. That's a great one, and that goes with our Out of This World theme, boys and girls. All right. Well, thank you for your attention to all of these announcements. Thanks to my special helpers,
Caroline
and
Jack, one more thing about your e-learning. Don't get frustrated.
Don't get frustrated. That's a great way to end these announcements, because I'm sure, boys and girls, you may have some more work to do to get through your day. I love and miss all of you and can't wait to get us all back together in person soon. Work hard today. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.